Hey guys, Dan Churchill, your healthy chef here and the chef of Under Armour, and today is the third part to my marathon vlog series showcasing how I'm training and getting prepared leading up to the New York City Marathon. More importantly, it's also showcasing to you how you can train for anything and obviously give you some ideas for influence as well. And today's episode is all about meditation, something you guys ask me a lot about across social media. Just simple tips, how to get into it, and of course, its benefits coming your way. So team, let's talk about how I got into meditation. Well, it's pretty simple. I lead a very active lifestyle. And through my studies and obviously experiences as well, you know not to work out the same muscle group 3 days in a row. So why would you do the same thing for your mind? Our mind is something that is constantly working, even more so than our muscles. But what's important is you have to allow it to rest just like you do your muscles when you go to the gym. And so leaving this dynamic lifestyle that I do, which is pretty chaotic and hectic, I need to make very informed decisions quite quickly. I need to be focused to the task at hand, just like you guys would be with your everyday life. So what's important is that I allow my mind to rest at some stage of the day that allow me to focus on a task at hand more clearly. And that's exactly what mindfulness meditation does. You allow it to rest just like you would by not doing the same muscle group 2 days in a row at the gym, and allows you for at least 10 minutes a day to have that moment of clarity so that the rest of the day you are focused and able to be efficient in any task that you are doing. So on that note, here are my simple tips to mindfulness meditation and how you can get involved. So here are the 3 tips to mindfulness meditation, at least my thoughts anyway. First thing for me was I actually downloaded an app, and that helped me get into the practice of meditating. Now there's plenty of them out there. For me, I actually used one called Headspace. I actually no longer use it anymore, purely because I've gotten to the point where I can rely on myself to meditate. And that's not a bad thing. Once you get into a routine of using your own thought process and clarity, it's a fantastic form of independence, I feel. So anyway, that's the first thing would be to find some form of resource that would allow you to help get into the routine of mindfulness meditation. The second thing is to stay consistent. I'm always doing it in my bedroom or my bed at the same time. I come home from the gym or my run and I'm here straight afterwards in my state of mind. Now that helps me because it helps me prime me for my day ahead, but it also allows me to be in that state every single day knowing something to look forward to or something to ready my body for. Now, I travel a lot, so it's not as if I can do this at the same location at the same time every day, but I do as best as I can. So whether I'm staying in a hotel room that's got a bed, stay on top of the bed, and obviously in the morning after a gym routine, doing the same thing. So stay consistent. The third thing is to persist. So when I started out, I was only actually meditating for, say 10 seconds, even though I may be having my timer on for say 5 minutes. And that's just purely a getting used to it kind of thing. I didn't successfully tie my shoelaces the first time I did it, but after a while I got pretty good at it, and you'll be safe to know that I can now tie my shoelaces at the age of 29. So that's pretty awesome. Point is, it does take a little bit of practice. So what I would do is I would always focus on my breath. In through my nose, out through my mouth, and just continue to focus on that pattern. At times, you're gonna be distracted by things, birds, slamming doors, sirens, those kinds of things, and that's okay. But when you get that distraction, just learn to come back to your breath. You may start to think about the day ahead. Come back to your breath. And what you'll find yourself doing is your mind will start to clear. You have no distractions, or a distraction that formerly would have distracted you no longer does. And so your 10 seconds turns into 30 seconds, and your 30 seconds eventually turns into a minute, and then your minute turns into maybe 10. And like me, you can do up to 15 to 20 minutes a day. And I tell you what, when you get to that point and you can control your mind to stay focused and clear, you are in a state of absolute strength and power for the day ahead, I can tell you that much. So, thanks for watching, my friends. I hope this helps all of you who are reaching out to me about meditation. This is the practice that I do. If you would like more tips, don't be afraid to ask more questions. You can leave comments below or reach out to me on social media. You can subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to actually look at part 1 and 2 of the marathon series, where we're doing some training tips and nutrition, hacks, as always, with recipes you got me. That's it from me this week, guys. Stay tuned for more. Hit subscribe. I'm Dan Churchill, and thanks for watching. Check you, my friends.